Alright everyone, here we are with another video with Invest for tomorrow. And to all the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel, and to all the subscribers, welcome back. All I ask for in return is for you to smash that like button to let me know you watch this video, and to stay tuned on in towards the second half of this video, guys. I have a ticker symbol to share with you guys that you won't want to miss, that you definitely want to have on your watch list. We've talked about it before and swing traded it already 2 weeks ago for 10% plus in just 1 week, and now it's up 10 to 20% since we've talked about it, since I mentioned it over at the Patreon, and just alone today it has jumped nearly 10%, guys. So stay tuned for all that information, and as well as I'm going to share the ticker symbols we mentioned this morning over at the Discord. And if that's something you want to become part of and you're interested in, you are more than welcome to join us. We look forward to having you join us. The link is down below in the description to the Discord. So here we are with SENS, Sensionics Holdings Inc. We've been talking about how important this is for this stock to stay above $2. Then it always runs up. It doesn't find consolidation up here to run up to newer highs. If not, it gets a rejection at 223, got a rejection at 219, got another rejection at 213, rejection at 208, rejected at 202, guys. And here we are with the tug of war of the bears and bulls trying to dominate, but we're really close by a thread to $2. So the 50-day moving average is 207. Anything below it is bearish, anything above it is bullish. Now our resistance level is important, but most importantly is our support, and that is 195. If that gets broken through, which was touched twice, this could be on its way down to newer lows, and it's the lowest point we've seen since the highs up here of 219. So we want to watch that and see how this is reacting carefully to see if the bulls trying to reappear or if the bears are tearing this one down fairly fast. Now if that gets broken through, the next support's down here at 187, but we won't worry about that just yet. Let's just watch these parts here first before worrying about anything lower. But it is something to keep in mind if this gets broken through 195 significantly. Now, our resistance level is right here at 201. That needs to be broken through by the bulls, turn into a support so they can reach newer highs and new resistance levels, and at least it lets us know as investors as an indication of where momentum is going. But it does not guarantee that the bulls are going to break through 206 or that they're going to get anywhere near it or back into bullish territory. That's just a stepping stone to get started, and the bulls need to build momentum off of that to break the next resistance level, which would be the 50-day moving average, and then slightly right above it, 2 cents above it, 208, and continue to pull away to reach newer highs and new resistance levels. Now, if you learned something new, don't forget to subscribe. Click on the bell so you don't miss a single video that I post, and stay tuned on in for the ticker symbol that you won't want to miss. It's already gone up 10% plus as a nice swing trade since the last time we talked about it, and now it's up 10 to 20% since we mentioned it at the Patreon and here on the YouTube, as well as just alone today it has gone up 9%. Great opportunity to start watching for consolidation or weakness for anyone that's long or looking for an opportunity to swing trade once again. So stay tuned for all the information and the ticker symbols mentioned this morning. So the ticker symbol I have for us today is one that I talked about 2 weeks ago, way back on the week of the 10th to the 14th, and it actually gave us 10% opportunities throughout that time frame. And from that point till now, it has given us between 10 to 20%, and it's going to be an interesting one to look at moving forward. But before we talk about it, I want to share with you guys today's experience over at the Discord, and if that's something that interests you and you want to become part of, you're more than welcome to join us. The link is down below in the description. On a regular day, we're looking for 5 to 10%, 10 to 20% on great days, and 20% plus are home runs. So let's talk about it. So here on the screen, I have one of the ones I talked about early on in the morning, CREX, and we also talked about SBBP. So we're going to look at where they were sitting. One was sitting at 268 and CREX was sitting at 184. So we caught this one on its way down towards this low right here, and it jumped up to 191. So that gave us about a 3 to 5% opportunity. As it started to fall again and hit another low here, it went from 174 to 186, another 5, to 10% opportunity. So the stock today was not as strong of volatility as we expected, except for early on in the morning. We weren't seeing enough volume early on in the morning, and shortly after, things were pulling back. And as they were pulling back, opportunities were presenting themselves, pretty small, but they were there. And for those that were patient and watched this one throughout the day, it hit a low here of 166 and right now has hit a high of 187, certainly giving a 10% plus opportunity. But this one gave us 5 to 10% within its opportunities throughout the whole day. Now, the other one was SBBP, and SBBP was actually on a downtrend when we started watching it early on in the morning, right after the bell. Hit a low here of 264, and right after shot up to 278, giving a 3 to 5% opportunity. And for those that were able to hold on just a few more minutes through the consolidation, it hit a high here of 286, and that right there was a 5 to 10% opportunity as well. A little bit closer to 10%, between 8 to 10%. So today the market was pretty green, but the opportunities, they didn't have a lot of volume, and a lot of things were moving sideways, and there was a lot of hype right now going back into tech growth, and specifically with some of the space sector companies. So it was something interesting. Now, I want to do a recap on the put option I talked about last week, 12.5. We were watching it last week, and I actually don't like that here on Webull you can't see the high and the low of the day. But if you go to Robinhood and you go to the same exact strike right here, 12.5, expiring May 28th, we started watching this one last week, how it ended the week at 0.10, and it hit a high today of 0.16, giving a 60% opportunity from when I mentioned it, from when the market opened, and especially when the stock started to dip early on in the morning, guys. You could see it here for the day. When that pullback happened right here from 1339 all the way down to 1298, it had hit its high of the day of 0.16. So just wanted to do an update on this one. This is an interesting one to still watch throughout the week for maybe another opportunity to swing trade. Things are getting a little bit not on its favor or in its hands, right? Things are kind of attacking this one already. Like it did its volatility. Volume was pretty high today. Open interest is still pretty big, and I will continue to watch it. But right now, it's done its move so far from last week to this week. And again, I apologize, I can't see here the high and the low. But if you have the Robinhood account, or if you're using any other platform, just search up the high and the low, and you will see that it went up to 0.16, guys. That was a 60% return from when we mentioned it. So let's talk about the ticker symbol you want to add to your watch list. And this is one you definitely want to do more research on. And this sector is explosive, guys. It took off today from $44 all the way up to $49. So I started talking about this stock way back here on this week of May 11th all the way to the 14th, and it gave us about a 10% opportunity from its lows of $39 all the way up to $45, consolidated, and now it's taking off again. So for those that are long and caught it on that dip, we were talking about it that week over at the Patreon to watch. That was a great opportunity. And then also on this slight dip right here at $41 to keep average cost down. And throughout the run, this is starting to move a nice 10 to 20% from where it was. But if anyone's been swing trading this one, this has given plenty of room to make 10 to 20% throughout this ups and downs, and keeping cost average pretty low. Now, overall, this sector has growth opportunity, and this stock has been plummeting due to the tech and growth sector being attacked, the SPACs. I mean, you can name it all. This stock fell into that category, and now it's actually having a trend reversal. And now it's time to watch for consolidation or some weakness for another opportunity for those that didn't catch it at these levels, that is long or looking to swing trade once again. So keep a close eye on it. Do your research and due diligence. And as always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.